you said something earlier that I know a lot of people get panicked about, and I think I remember I sat down with President Obama, and I was asking him 10 years ago or 8 years ago. I said, you look at the productivity that's happening already, and then we're just talking about, let's say, things like self-driving cars, things of that nature. No one's going to hire a truck driver to drive a truck when I can have a self-driving truck that works 24 hours a day versus 8 hours a day. I don't have the healthcare issues. I don't have complaints, right? I have probably less insurance, and I get to write down the asset, right? So all those Uber drivers, taxi drivers, that's 5 million jobs in the United States. That's how many jobs we lost in 2008 that made the economy go crazy. So all this productivity, we've seen going from, let's say, farmers 150 years ago, where 80% of the population was farmers, to now it's 3%. We take care of the world because of productivity. That change was slow. This change is fast. And I asked Obama, I said, is anybody getting these people ready for their new jobs or new direction? He said, well, we don't think it's going to happen that fast. And I said, my experience, if you study history, is like it goes, and then boom, this is it, right? We're geometric. It's not like anything in the past that you prepared for. So I know this isn't your job, but I'm curious, two questions. There's going to be so many jobs disrupted by that. But what does a person in that position do so that they can use AI and become more valuable in their company? Do you still see, is there a stage in which you don't need human beings to that at all, that the AI is designing it all? I assume there is.
I think that it will be an evolutionary process, to your point.
Will it be evolution or revolutionary?
No, I think it's going to be evolution. It's just going to, the speed of change is going to be
That's what I mean
more
by
rapid. No, I agree.
Speed.
No, I agree, right? So, look.
And that's not your responsibility. I'm saying, what do you think is real so they hear it? Because you know more about this industry than anybody probably alive. I'm not blowing smoke your way. It's true. What would somebody in that position do? And then what do owners think about in that area?
So there's layers. Okay, the first layer, let's start here. There are 1 billion knowledge workers out there, which developers are.